London Hot Radio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Man's Ready show. No, it's not. It's your Robo show, sponsored by Man's Ready. Not sponsored by Man's Ready, but you can't even see it. Hold on. They told me I got a 4K camera up in here. Listen, you guys need to get this drink. It is the tastiest drink you're ever gonna drink this summer. It's like an energy drink, better than Red Bull. Forget vodka and Red Bull. What is it? I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. Yeah, rum and Man's Ready. That's the one. Trust me. Anyway,
London Hot Radio.
Welcome to the football show. Yeah, the football show.
Evening.
We renamed it. You got to excuse
That
me.
man's ready. He's definitely ready.
Yeah. You got to excuse me. I've been going for a stressful day, so sometimes I'm finding the words hard to talk today because I've been. I don't know.
Are you sure it's just a
It's
day
hard
and
coming
not
out of my,
the weekend football?
I don't know. It's just hard to talk in. So anyway, we're gonna get on with this show. You know what it's about. It's a football show. We talk about football games that's been happening over the weekend, and we start with the first game of the
Been busy.
weekend. Yeah,
Been busy.
Before we carry on, that voice you can hear in the background is my co-presenter. Welcome to him.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
You had a good week?
Yeah, it's been fine, thank you.
Sweet.
Yourself?
Yeah. Apart from a stressful day today, everything's
Good.
been alright. You know what I mean? Hopefully, things can be on the up soon. So, starting on the weekend's football. First game. What was the first game? First game was Brighton versus Leicester. Yep. Okay. Wow, no.
Liverpool, Fulham.
Why don't we start with Fulham?
Well, Fulham, yeah.
Yeah,
Can start with Fulham.
Let's start with Fulham. Fulham, amazing result this week. Can't remember the team they played, but I'm glad they got the 3 points. Scott Parker, I was really happy for him. I think I don't even know what it says to the bottom of the table, but we'll have a look at that too. As you can see right now, the game is actually. Oh, who's that? Team in red? I don't even know. I don't really watch football like that. But support
No,
football.
it was last year's champions.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're still champions though, isn't it?
Well, technically, yes.
Yeah, technically, alright. Technically champions.
Technically.
I mean, all right. Well, let's stop the skylarking. That is Liverpool versus Fulham. You know what? I'm a Liverpool fan, and no, that's not the reason I'm stressed because I don't really let the football get to me like that because I'm not Jurgen Klopp. So, or Mane. But I will say, I had a feeling that we was gonna lose because Fulham are not going to be relegated this year, and they had to get the points from somewhere. And it's a shame because I don't really want Newcastle to be relegated. But there's about 4 or 5 of them in that scrap, but I don't see Burnley getting into that.
It's not only that, but you had 5 practice runs before that one as well, didn't you? So that was the 6th home defeat. So I mean, there's no
I'm talking
wonder
about
that.
Fulham, bro.
Yeah, but there's no wonder that.
Mate,
you
I'm
was,
talking about Fulham.
Okay, and they was playing who?
I can't remember. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm really happy that Fulham are doing well. They got 3 points. You know what I mean? They're playing Liverpool.
Mo Salah, look, slacking on the ball. Look, terrible, terrible.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at him, caught napping. Look, Lamina, brilliant,
Oh, mate, this
Brilliant.
is an actual radio show. People can't see what you're watching.
brilliant. Well,
They can only see it on Facebook.
I'll tell you
right?
exactly what it is.
But big up to the tune-in listeners, Twitch, Periscope, and Simple Radio listeners. You're my favourite because I just like it when people listen to my voice, not tune in to see the antics that happen in the studio or watch what we're playing. But anyway, yeah. So Liverpool lost 6 home defeat. Is that what we wanted to get out?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, right, sweet. We ain't got
On the bounce,
On the bounce.
not on the bounce,
Yeah.
not just like for the season, like on the bounce.
I tell you what,
It's the
Klopp
first
said.
time that's ever happened since they've been formed. Hey, and they've been formed a long time,
This guy.
haven't they? A little bit they have, haven't they?
Oh, mate, you're really.
It's just one of them stats, you know. Like sometimes stats just come out, and you're just like, "Wow, is that a real stat?" And it's a real stat. So Klopp's got, you know, he's got a few things, isn't he? And that's one of them he's got on his record now.
Yeah, but he's also got the first Premier League in 30 years. I mean, it's not a bad thing to having the record defeat.
Well, that and
Yeah,
the worst
sure.
home.
And you know what? Like he said, innit? I feel, yeah, they're a bit like, they're an extreme team, innit? When they do things well, it's extreme, and when they do things bad, it's extreme. Do you know what? I kind of can relate to that, because I'm a bit like that. 'Cause when I mess up big time. When I do good shit, I do good shit big time too, so. No, that's not the button you meant to press. I think
London Hot Radio.
that's the one you meant to press. Yeah. So anyway, let's move on, innit? Let's
move on.
to
Look
the
up.
next game. Let's talk about what's going on right now. Tottenham versus, who did Tottenham play this week?
They played Palace.
Palace. Tottenham versus Palace. Now, I have to say, like, in watching that game, I was all eulogising about what I'm going to say about Gareth Bale. But then, Harry Kane said, hey, mate, have you forgotten about me? I want you to talk about me too. So, I'm going to talk about both of them. I don't understand how, Gareth Bale ain't getting more games in this. He should be just playing now, innit? He's just going to
he's going to be playing. He will be playing.
Personally, for me, I always thought he was a quality player. Like I said many times in this show, I don't understand how Zidane disrespected him like that over there in Spain. I just don't get it. But I'm glad he's back at Tottenham. Glad he's showing people what he can do. But not glad that he is playing exceptionally well for Tottenham. But I'm glad for him, but not glad for Tottenham.
That's not very nice.
I don't care. We're rivals, isn't it? And right now, you're one place in front or behind us. So yeah,
We're not behind you. I don't think we're behind.
So I'm not going to be saying I'm happy he's playing well for Tottenham. I'm happy he's playing well.
Well, they are. They've come alive now. It's like they've been recharging, and they look ready now.
Well,
but I mean,
let's not get excited. It's only Crystal Palace.
They played Fulham before that, and I think Fulham was unlucky in that game. If I'm honest, I think Fulham was very unlucky in that game. I think they deserved the point out of that game, and they had a goal chalked off, which shouldn't have been chalked off. You know, obviously we'll talk about this VAR thing a bit later. But mate. I mean, at the moment, like I said, I do believe obviously that they was unlucky, Fulham, in that game.
That's when they played Tottenham.
And obviously they had an axe to grind with the next victims that they played, and unfortunately that happened to be Liverpool.
Talking about we're talking about a different game now.
Yeah, I know.
Tottenham. Can you stop going on about Liverpool as well?
Sorry.
I want to talk about your team that actually won.
Yeah, I know, but
so why do you want to talk about?
Because I was going back to the Fulham game because I thought that Fulham was unlucky. That's all. Because we kind of missed them games. That was all. So
Fulham was unlucky. Against
Fulham was unlucky.
Tottenham.
They was unlucky against Tottenham. They was.
But anyway, so
broke the record.
Like I said,
Son and Kane broke the record now. The partnership record. You know, it's another good thing to come.
It's only 14 anyway. So
it's only.
It's
only.
Not that much.
Well, it is because it's the record, the new record. So it is enough.
Hey, this is the drink you lot want, yeah?
Because he was falling asleep a minute ago, and
no, I wasn't.
And now
I'm just drinking this drink because I'm getting ready to time man out. But can I keep on talking about my?
He was falling asleep a minute ago, and now he is ready. Yeah, definitely. He's ready to talk about how well Tottenham played.
Yeah, Tottenham did play well. Gareth Bale played well.
It's an exciting front three, isn't it? It's exciting. Højbjerg shores things up. You know, when the back get it right, they get it right. You know what I mean?
I love the goals.
I think even Doherty had a good game. You know what I mean? I think that was his best game that he's played. I know it's only against Palace, but you say that, but Palace can turn anyone over on their day, can't they? So
yeah, they can.
So let's not snub them as just like some
we're not snubbing
little
them.
dead team. You know what I mean? Because they're not. They're the radio station's team.
Yeah, they are.
So let's give them some praise and that. Yeah. You know what I mean? They took part, and you know they did well. Zaha hit the post. You know what I mean? He's back for the Eagles now, so they'll be happy about that, won't they?
Yes, they will.
Moves us up the table, 2 points off the Chelsea.
So well, we will always discuss the table. So now we can go back to the first game we're going to talk about because the video footage seems to be lost now. So Leicester versus Brighton. Listen, if there's a team that I told you the other day about Neil Mopey, how rubbish he is. You agree with me now? Did you see what he did? He could have hit a shot first time. He took a touch. Did you see that?
I did. Right. I did see that.
And I know when you saw that, you heard my voice in your head, didn't it? Right?
I did. I actually did.
I'm glad. Like, no, he's not ready. He definitely needs to go back down to the Championship. 100%. He definitely. We're gonna pause this City United before we get to that. But he definitely needs to go back to the Championship. You've got to admit.
Well, he may well have no choice but to go back there.
He needs I don't know, bro. I just don't understand. How can you be a striker and not like?
It does happen, doesn't it? It does happen. There's strikers that go lots of games, 40,
No, I'm not
40
even
plus
talking about
games
the amount of
without
games.
scoring.
I know, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about, basically, just his attitude in front of the goal, innit? Like, surely you should be like, okay, surely you should be want to shoot, innit? If you see something go, shoot. I just don't understand why. In so many instances, he feels he needs to take another touch, or
Because his confidence is
like
probably
the
a little
confidence.
bit. Yeah, his confidence is a little bit low. That's what it is.
He ain't got good training. Because even when you have low confidence, that's when you're meant to lash. Like that is no. Do you know what I mean? You hit
But
low.
he wants
you
some.
just hit targets, innit? You hit targets. You see something go, you hit targets. No, like it doesn't even matter if you're hitting it straight at the keeper. Just
Well,
hit the target.
I'm just guessing that he just kind of wants to make sure. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't want to shoot and he's off balance. Or do you understand what I mean?
That touch he took made him go off balance. It was a bit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, he's gonna score, and then he took a touch. It's like, no, he didn't just do that. He didn't just do that.
Yeah,
but
he's,
anyway, I'm not getting on your case no more.
you are, and he'll probably get a hat trick next week, and I hope he does.
Well, I hope you do, mate. I'll be happy for you because I'll tell you now, yeah, any professional footballer, I'll give you lots of credits, especially if your daddy, if you never had no football links and you came and you made it on your own merit, then you've got all my plaudits. So I've got nothing to say to you. I don't, even if I don't think you're my cup of tea, like I still have respect for the journey that you did. So I'm not dissing you no more, mate. I just think you're not my cup of tea. That's all it is. Yeah?
You're not in his starting 11.
You're definitely not in my. What is that champion? What was that thing they play?
Yeah, it's
that league thing they do, whatever.
Yeah, dream team.
Dream team, definitely. Not even in my nightmare team. Yeah, he ain't got a place in the 22. He ain't got a place in the squad. But anyway, contrast to Iheanacho on the other hand now, yeah? Like, I've always liked Iheanacho, yeah? Plays for, went to play for Nigeria, big up himself. You know, his uncle wouldn't let him do nothing else. You know, his uncle was JJ Okocha, innit? He said, nah, you ain't playing for English. You go play for Nigeria. He just set him straight, mate. Like, you might have a British passport, but your roots are from Niger. Get in that team. And I'm glad for him. But anyway, he's back scoring goals. He's used to play for City. He's got some good goals for City. I quite like it, Ian, actually. But he had some good movement and a good finish. But I think that could have been defended better. Because in my opinion, where I'm saying Mope took an extra touch, he took an extra touch and the defender backed off. That's what I think. What do you think?
Yeah, he did. I mean, with Iheanacho, I find he's very much a 1 in 12, maybe. You know what I mean? 1 in 12 you get from him. I mean, he needs 12 chances to get one. You know what I mean? So, and that might be over a few games. He might not get all them chances in one game. But yeah, he is decent and he can finish. On his day, he's a good player. He is. But he's a bit hit and miss for me. Bit hit and miss for me though.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's decent. On his day, he's decent. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna knock that.
Leicester fought back to win it 2-1, mate. So, well done, Brendan Rodgers. You know what I mean? I like Brendan Rodgers. Right. Probably looking at Liverpool thinking.
I think everyone's looking at Liverpool thinking.
I'm not looking at them thinking that. So
you're the only one then.
No.
You're the only one then.
Anyway, the season ain't over. We're gonna regroup. Yeah. I'm not.
Season's over for you.
How is it over for us? We've got Champions League, mate. Is that something you're in? Oh yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay. No, but Europa's alright.
Yeah. Stick with
Europa's alright. So hold on a minute. Do you think you're going to be sticking around in that for too long?
Well, we see in it, bruv.
Well, obviously we will see,
see
won't
innit?
we?
Ain't playing
Hey,
tomorrow.
we'll see, won't
We're
we?
already winning. We'll see in it.
We will see.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be talking about it next Monday.
It's different prospects, my friend. Different prospects.
We'll see if he's still the same then.
Different prospects, my friend. Different prospects.
It is.
And remember, you guys got played too.
But if you play like how you played against Fulham, yeah, you will get absolutely.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about the Manchester derby.
Let's
now.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you say about this? I was actually rooting for City, yeah, to like do that record of having the most games. I was actually rooting, but I did not think United were going to be the ones to stop them. However, in saying that, United looked like old United yesterday.
I knew United was going to do it.
I didn't know they was going to do it, and I was so impressed. I'm sitting there now, and I've got friends who are United fans and I've banter with, but I'm not even trying to banter you guys. I got to say, your team impressed out of me yesterday.
They done well.
Individuals, as a team.
Yeah, they were strong.
I tell you
They
what,
was there for each other.
don't put De Gea. De Gea's lost his place, mate. Just let him stay in Spain, bro. Because this Henderson, he's hungry. He's hungry. He's on it. De Gea's not on it like Henderson. I think he's a better keeper as well. I'm sorry.
He's a good keeper, Henderson.
Yeah,
He's a good keeper.
I mean,
Martial was on it yesterday.
Martial was
Luke
on it.
Shaw was at it.
Luke Shaw was absolutely amazing yesterday.
Yeah, he was at it
You know,
yesterday, mate.
I don't think
about
I've
that.
ever seen him play like that.
No, I've seen him play like that a couple
For
of times.
Southampton?
I've seen
Or
him
for
play like that
United?
for United and Southampton. He's had a good
That
few
is
games
his
like
best
that.
game for me.
No, he's done well. He's done well. He's not consistent enough for me, for my liking.
Like,
but
he had the-
but
he was on
he
the drive
has been one of United's best players. Funnily
this
enough,
season,
this
yeah.
season he's
This
been
season,
one
I
of
say
United's
that.
best
But
players.
that's what I'm saying. But for me, yesterday was his best game. It's like
Best game of the season.
Yeah. Every time he picked up the ball, he wanted to.
He's driving at him.
Yeah. Whether it was right, left, through the middle, he was on it. Yeah, he was absolutely on it. So I was well impressed with Luke Shaw yesterday. Like you even say, Martial was on it. Everybody had a load of energy, but the problem with United,
Fred had a good game as well.
he had a good game the game before that.
And
as well.
McTominay, they was
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
That
yeah,
midfield
yeah.
was all right
That's
yesterday.
what I'm saying.
They done, and that James, he's got pace to burn. That boy,
Dan James, come
electric,
on.
isn't he?
Yeah, mate.
Hey, absolutely electric.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. He's absolutely electric. But see, I'm so impressed with United, but I can't get carried away because I want to see what happens when they play a Leicester team. Because obviously City ain't gonna stop coming at you, and you've got the pace to burn. But have you guys got? Where's Pogba, by the way?
Oh, he's probably on holiday.
I've not heard nothing.
Probably on
Papers,
holiday.
nothing.
I haven't seen him in the stands neither. So
what I'm
he's
saying.
he's
So, hey, United, listen, United fans, come tell me where Pogba is, yeah? Do you know where Pogba is? Hit us up on the I can't even see the messages. Anybody on Facebook, yeah? If you know where Pogba is, let me know. If you want to text me and tell me where Pogba is, it's 07770603264. That's 07770603264. Sterling having an air shot there.
Sterling. Sterling, they weren't at their best. They weren't at their best, but they do that. I told you, they have that time, like where they just don't look like they're at it, but they've got away with it a few times. You know what I mean? Where they've scored a little lucky goal, they've got away with it a few times. But
Yeah, they make it sometimes.
I don't expect them to be great every week. You know what I mean? Because it's a long season. You know, football. You can't always be at your best. You can be a good side, but you can't always be at your best all the time. You know what I mean? So,
Man's ready, yeah? Get that drink. It was a refreshing, activating high levels of the feel-good factor.
so you feeling good, mate?
I feel good.
You feeling good?
No. That's it. No.
Wow.
I feel man's ready. I know that I am. No. So ready.
Hey.
Ready for you. Ooh. That's all the guys in there. I'm ready. Anyway, as it's a football show.
As it's a football show. Yeah, we should do, mate.
Yeah. All right. So who's playing?
Yeah, no, that's a good game. That was.
It was a good game.
This Haaland, he's causing problems.
Yeah,
this
this-
boy,
this-
he's an
listen.
absolute pest.
He's more than a best, man.
Absolute pest.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
You don't look like
You
a
have,
footballer.
you have to call in Ernie the what's his name, the pest man. Yeah? Ernie the pest man or something. To come and deal with him.
Yeah. Aye. But yeah, I know Dortmund and Bayern's coming up, but we're going to talk about the Premiership, so we're going to stick to this. We're going to move to the next game. Aston Villa versus Wolves. That was a dead rubber, 0-0. It comes like that post got that actually Woodward got hit about 4 times in that game. Same goal as well. I think Ollie Watkins hit the Woodward twice. But it come like they can't win without Jack Grealish.
Looks like it.
Bad. So one it's a one what's that team? It's a one One man team. That's
one,
the one I'm
yeah.
looking for. Oh man, Haaland again.
Got 2, didn't he?
And is that Jadon Sancho setting him up again?
So anyway, who is next? Because that game's not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
worth talking
No,
about.
it's not. We move on. Sheffield United and Southampton.
Well,
And,
as I said,
your guy scored a good goal. That guy you said you liked, what's his name? Shea Adams. Belter in that.
Shea Adams is a baller, man. Shea Adams is a baller. He will progress from there again. Shea Adams, he's a baller, man. From Southampton, yeah. He'll go on to bigger things as well. But Danny Ings, yeah, I like Danny Ings.
Yeah.
I like Danny Ings. He'd have taught him a lot, Danny Ings.
Yeah.
So,
So Southampton stopped their winless ways. 1-2-0. Well, Sheffield United are dead and buried now. Poor Chris Lyle is like, we could have given a better. He said we're better than that. But basically, what you've got to play for? Why are you going to show out and go and show you're better than that? Your season is over. You're not playing for pride because it's the worst.
well, they are playing for pride. They're getting paid still, as well.
Well,
You got to understand that it's a job.
it
Do
is
you know
a
what I
job.
mean?
Yeah.
Right. So if
I
you're
understand
leaving your job at the end of the year, does that stop you from doing the job that you're doing now?
Well, it all depends on the sort of character you are, doesn't it?
Oh, there you go.
Because
What sort of character is he then? If that's what he's portraying.
Well, I'm just saying, certain people will do the best of their ability in every situation, no matter what. And as a footballer, I think every footballer should be like that. But it's plain to see that they're not. It's plain to see that they're not. So, when Chris Wilder is saying what he's saying, and I know you're saying, oh yeah, they're getting paid, I understand that. But, do they...
So if footballers got paid per mile,
do they really care about that?
if they got paid per mile, it'd be a bit different, wouldn't it? I think they'd do a bit more running, wouldn't they? Eh? They'd definitely be putting in a shift then, wouldn't they? Eh? They got paid per mile. What do you reckon?
100%.
Hey, Chairman, hit me up, man. I've copyrighted that idea, yeah? Okay.
Pay per mile. That's what you do.
Paid per mile. So, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. That would be good.
Well, because we're looking at something, mate. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next game. I was trying to actually see who was saying something on the Facebook. So that's what I was looking for. That's why I had the silent pause. Because I asked the question, I want to know, about where's Pogba? Where's Pogba? You know what I mean?
Where is he?
Yeah, where is he? I want to talk about Arsenal Burnley next. Yeah, where's
Is he in any colouring books or anything like that?
No, I'm not even joking. Where's Pogba? Like, do you know where's your mate?
He got the woolly hat on?
Wolves, that knows about United.
I've already invited him.
Has he got the woolly hat on?
Yeah.
Who
I
knows?
just want to know where Pogba is, because like you said, he's not been in the stand. Yeah. He's not been in the stand. So I don't know. I just don't get it. Anyway, yeah, we're going to talk about Arsenal Burnley. That should be showing up soon. Funny thing about this is,
Well, if you're an Arsenal fan, I don't think there's very much that's funny.
There's very much funny. There's very much funny about this. Like, Arsenal were in super control. Aubameyang done a little step over, dipped in. Nick Pope should have had a stronger hand than he never.
He should have. Disappointed, Nick Pope.
Well,
Great
but
goalkeeper. He's disappointed in
disappointed
himself. I know he was.
Yeah.
I know he was. But I'm disappointed in him. I'm following him. And I'm hoping that he's going to be in Tottenham colours next season. That's
I'll be
what I'm
honest with
hoping.
you. Arsenal looked amazing in this game.
I wouldn't say amazing.
No, up until
I wouldn't say amazing.
even Pepe was looking like he could do something.
Oh no, he can. Nah. He can. He can put his feet on the other legs, yeah, and then he might be able to strike a ball.
Yeah. But even Pepe was looking like he was. Even Willian, listen, no. I was. And
Really?
Then, the cruel joke, or should I say the sweetest joke, that is Arsenal. Go and do some like that. Like, oh man.
Well, I mean,
Now, this is what happens when you try to play out from the back with no quality. Now, anybody knows, that Xhaka should have hit that ball first time. He's left-footed. He could have hit it with the outside of his left foot because he was going onto it like that. He could have hit it with his right foot. Even if it was a rubbish pass, yeah, it would have missed that man. But because he took that touch, just like Mo, he takes
No, but
100%.
But first and foremost, the keeper should have launched it. What's he playing the ball to him there for? He's got a man tied to him, right? Almost he's his number on the back, right? He's tied to him. Why are you throwing him a ball in the 6-yard box there? Why?
Well,
Why would you do that?
Because
Why would you do that?
play out from the back.
Yeah, but there's playing out from the back and there's playing out from the back. But in saying that, you know, they was very unlucky in the penalty shout because that was 100%
What?
a penalty.
I don't think it was.
Oh, it was. It was 100% a penalty.
I don't think it was. And
It was 100%. You've just seen it. If you just rewind that, you can have another look at it and you'll see.
I'm telling you why
It's
I don't think. Are
100
you going to let me tell you why I don't think it was?
Well, really, I'm going to let the pictures tell you why it was.
I'm going to tell you why, because they're talking about proximity, yeah? When he
Yeah.
goes to the ball, yeah? Both
Why?
of them have got their arms like that. That's how you got to, that's your balance, isn't it? So that's your natural position. You see this thing about your arms are not in their natural position?
Hold on a minute.
Hold on, can I just say, when you're about, if me and you're about to fight right now, yeah? My natural position isn't hands down my side, is it?
Might be. That might be your style. That might be your style.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, cool.
So,
if my hands are by my side, yeah?
Right.
And you're about to fight me, yeah?
Right.
Right?
what are you going to say? No, it's not a knockout because my hands were down by my side. No, it's a knockout, bro. Yeah? That's your style. You're standing there.
That's saying if he knocks me out.
Oh, come on. The man's not ready.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's really not. You're not drinking a drink. I'm drinking a drink. I can't get knocked out. Man's got this the activated. Man's got the fresh thing.
No, seriously. All jokes aside now, listen, his hands are out. They shouldn't be out. You know that they shouldn't be out. He's stopping the ball from going past.
No.
Yes, he is.
He's gone to he's jumped at the ball like that, yeah?
No.
How else is he going to? I don't think
he's doing that.
Anyway, I'm glad they never got no penalty. Anyway, I don't care. Good, you don't get no penalty.
No, it was a penalty, but they're very inconsistent. They're very, very, very inconsistent. They disallowed a goal for Fulham, like I said, against us.
Yeah.
For hands that was literally, they couldn't have been no closer to his thighs if.
But the rule is if it goes.
Yeah, but it hit his hand. But his hand was glued to his thigh, so he had no way of getting. Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't move his hand to his thigh and then it done it. His hand was actually down by his and it hit his hand. That's not handball. That was not handball. That was handball because his hands are out and he stopped the ball from going. Like you can do that very cutely. Do you know what I mean? You can do that very cute, and you're not gonna say, "Oh no, it's just because his hand shouldn't have been there." That's a penalty. That was a penalty, but they never got it. So technically, it wasn't a penalty. So unlucky. Yeah. So am I in the old football fan rivalry side of it, but you know, football terms, no, I'm not happy with it.
But what I don't understand is that I get it. You lot were all over them and all the rest of it, and then you make that calamitous mistake. But then, how do you draw the game? You still like. It's like
you should have the firepower to.
Yeah, but I would have been mad. I would have been like.
Yeah, but that's Burnley though. You know what I mean? Burnley aren't. You know what I mean? And they've got good defenders. You know what I mean? Because they have to.
Oh no, I'm chatting. I'm actually wrong because they were defending like they done on the blocks and that. Yeah. So actually, I take.
And they hit the post, didn't they? Arsenal hit the post. The beans on toast, but technically that is not on target. It's not a shot on target, by the way.
But yeah, I get that. But come on, Arsenal should be beaten.
They should,
just like Liverpool should be beating Fulham. So.
But like I said, in this season here, I don't think anyone should be beating anyone. I think it's up for grabs. That's what I'm saying. Well, it's very different. Really, it's very different this season. No fans and that.
That's what I was just about to touch on. Yeah,
it's very, very different, man.
Do you feel that? Because I would have felt that. That's crazy. Honestly, before this final thing come in, because I've had thoughts about this, and I would have felt that the top teams will shine through because they've got the better players. Because I would think, certain players in the lower division, and that's what I thought. Should I say? That when I really thought about it, then I started thinking, hold on, maybe players in lesser teams, are in lesser teams not because they're not good, but because they can't take the pressure from the crowd. So now there's no crowd, maybe everybody's on the even level for it, innit? There's no one hyping you up, no one bringing you down, innit?
Yeah.
Because some
I
special
mean,
players need the crowd for them
yeah,
freshness to
yeah,
come
but they
out,
do. They
and
do. Some players
players
need.
can't take the crowd, so they play rubbish.
That's right. Some
So,
players need that.
I feel everybody would be on an even playing field, but it looks like this even playing field ain't that great for the top.
It's just that, I mean, home support is great, isn't it?
Real talk. If you're performing on stage, yeah, and you got 3 people in front of you in a 1,000 people venue, yeah, how's it gonna look and what's your energy gonna be like when you're performing? It's the same as a football game, you know. I'm coming from your adrenaline is hyped up, and you are going to go harder because you're seeing the crowd go harder for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's simple as, bro. Science.
So it is so important about the fans of it. Honestly, I didn't in the beginning.
No, it's definitely a motivation.
I didn't really think they were that.
I mean, and you think you can kind of get yourself lost a little bit, like your manager. You can hear everything he says, everything the coaches say. Do you understand what I mean? You can kind of get lost in games sometimes because you don't really want to hear him. Do you know what I mean? You got the crowds cheering you, telling you man on. You may not know. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's lots of things. You know what I mean? It's just the atmosphere is totally different.
Atmosphere definitely.
It's definitely.
There's no
you know
charge.
what I mean?
Remember,
yeah, of course.
come to the stadium. There's
Atmosphere's bouncing. Do you know what I mean? Before the game, that gives you a little bit of energy. Do you know what I mean? You come out, do a little warm up. You know, and it's a different sort of energy. You know what I mean?
But after all is said and done about that, yeah, they get paid, don't they?
Of course, and it is the same for everybody. Do you know what I mean? It is the same for everybody. But
They've got to go out there and perform.
But for the lower
That's their
clubs,
job.
the Sheffield Uniteds, that crowd is an extra man.
Yeah.
It is an extra man. Fulham's, you know what I mean? Them little dens where you go and it's Crystal Palaces.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Sheffield
Where their fans don't stop singing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's the 88th minute and they're still singing and they're still chanting, and that's what's got them that goal because they're still on it. Do you know what I mean? They're still booing you. They're still cheering their guys.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I mean, I think it does play a big role. I think it does. It shouldn't, but I think it does.
It does, man. It's so weird how it would never have found it out if it wasn't for COVID. No, you wouldn't have. Well, I don't know. Maybe footballers would tell you, oh yeah, the crowd's really important. But me as a football watcher, I'd have thought you'd be able to perform every day. Like, I would have thought the crowd would have made them a bit more.
Well, I mean, you
only the top
you
players.
think about it, okay? You think about it. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen like Scottish football, or I mean, you've seen lower level grassroots football, haven't you? To a standard where where you know that a crowd of 100 might be big to some people. Do you understand? And you may well be nervous playing in front of that 100 people. Do you know what I mean? You've never played in front of 100 people before.
You got something to say? All right, wait your turn, man. Wait your turn. You still talking?
No, go on, have a chat.
You know when we were young, yeah? Remember we were young? We used to go to football common, you get me, just to have a little kick around with your friends because you're bored. You get me? Saturday, Sunday thing, you know what I mean? And, you know when you're just kicking around, you're fooling around, you're not really making that effort. You get me what I'm saying? But you're making an effort, you know what I mean? We're playing around, and then suddenly, like, a couple girls are walking past or whatever. You get what I'm saying? You're like, wait a minute, let me play a little bit harder. Let me get that ball in, you know what I mean? And show I got a little bit of fight right here. That's the kind of thing, bro. It's adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? That all boils down to that. There's no question of it. You're a performer. What do performers do? Perform for a crowd.
Yeah. Crowd is important. The DJ has spoken. I can't DJ to an empty room.
You know, you ever was that guy when he was young, you get me, that played a little bit extra football because there was a couple of chicks on the sideline, you know what I mean? Boom.
London Hott Radio.
I don't even know. He didn't even know me when I was young. You know, them ones they're trying to go like me and him know each other from time, innit? No, mate.
And if you ever knew me when I was playing football, then you'd have only ever seen my heels. Yeah.
Plus, you're 50 years older than I am, bro, so of course I didn't know you back then.
Man said 50 years older. Talk about exaggeration.
Don't worry, man. That drink will bring you back down,
Get
mate.
me? Man's drank the drink now. Man's ready, so I'm your age now. That's what man's ready would do. Revitalize you, mate. Revitalize you. You get me? Like reboost your what's that thing called? I can't.
Your ego.
Testosterone. It'll reboost your testosterone, mate. It'll be like getting your testosterone injected into you, and you'll be like fresh again. super fresh. So Sunday's games we had. Core blimey. Oh, we've spoken about that already. Spoken of that one already. Oh yeah, and that's it. Those are the end of the games. Good, great. Let's talk about West Brom and Newcastle before we wrap this up. So West Brom and Newcastle. Who was that guy that played for? Sorry, Southampton quickly. They had some young guy that stepped in for Danny. Was it Danny Ings? What was he? Tete or something like that. He looked alright, didn't he? He looked pretty decent. Yeah. He looked decent.
Yeah. Southampton have got a great youth side anyway. They've got abundance of talent come through. That's where Gareth came through that.
Yeah. Most of them, isn't it? Yeah.
Notice I'm on first name terms with him. Like most people call him Gaz. I call him Gareth.
You call him Gareth?
Yeah, I call him Gareth, mate.
All I use Gary Bells for not playing football. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about
Think Gareth Bale would get in that Liverpool team?
Let's talk about Sheffield Wednesday. No. I want to discuss what's going on. At
Current.
Liverpool. This is why I didn't want to talk about it in the weights and shows everyone. See, Klopp. Apparently, this happens to him with his teams.
Does?
Yeah. Now, what I want to know is after the third season, when it happens to all the seasons, what happens then?
Where's that button?
London Hott Radio.
Where is it? Yeah, that's what happens to him after 3 seasons.
No, on the real, then.
I don't know what it is. I think he trains them very hard. He burns them out. He burns his teams out, yeah. He burns his teams out. They do some mad training sessions and all that, and he just burns them out. And then they can't perform at that level because they just look very tired.
It can't be that.
Well,
can't be that.
Well, what is it?
And I don't know, but I just.
You just asked me. I'm giving you my opinion. You're saying it can't be that. Give me a solution then. What is it? Very disjointed. About what? Being champions? What are they disjointed about? What? You got a nice big bonus last season?
I don't understand. I can't tell you why.
Got a nice big bonus last season.
You can't,
so what have they got to be upset about? What would
why?
They have to be upset about?
I don't know.
Probably got a nice car. What do you reckon? Chances of that? Nice car? Probably a nice flat.
With the results this season and where they end up, they're gonna find it hard to get all these players that have been linked to them, innit?
Quite possible, but this is what happens. This is why they need to think about these things in the first place. Do you know what I mean? But as a player, they don't really care. Salah's just gonna move on. Mane, he'll move on. They don't really care about Liverpool as a club, as what they're doing, do they? They don't really. Doesn't really work like that, does it?
Well, to be honest, I can't sit here and say yeah. I'll have to agree with that, innit? Because I don't. It's football, innit? It's a career.
Right.
So
there you go.
If your job starts going down,
it's a business for Liverpool. It's a business for Liverpool as it is for them themselves.
So,
they're self-employed, aren't they? They're a limited company.
So if your company you're working for starts going down the drain, what do? You jump to the next company that's doing well, isn't it?
Or you rebrand, you do what you need to do. So he's going to train harder and.
But sad times. Goals are dried up. Everything is crazy.
Well, you need freshening up. You're a bit stale. You've had them lot for a bit. They need, you know what I mean. They got comfortable. People start to know them. You know what I mean. It gets predictable. Do you know what I mean?
They need reshuffling.
They need re-energizing, and you need a shuffle. You know what I mean. You need a few new players. Do you know what I mean? A few new players, basically. Do you know what I mean? Get rid of them. I mean, I know it's sad. I know people get upset when they're attached to players and that. You know what I mean? Because you've got posters on your wall and things like that. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Things can always get better. You can always replace them posters with the new guy. Okay? So, don't worry about that.
It's all right, lads. Don't worry.
It's all good.
All Liverpool supporters.
It's not. It's just being truthful, isn't it? It's just being truthful. I'm not being horrible. I'm just being truthful. You know what I mean? Bit of truth serum.
Looking at the table.
What's the table saying? Let's have a look.
The table, the bottom of the table is always the most interesting bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start there then.
Of course. Start at the bottom.
Scroll our way up, shall we?
All the way up.
Go from 10 to 1.
All the way up. Yeah. So, Sheffield United at the bottom of the table. They have 14 points.
14 points. That is just wow.
They played 28 games.
Wow. How much you reckon they'd pay for a couple of points? Eh? How much do you reckon they'd pay for a couple of points? What do you reckon
They
now?
have to pay for flipping.
How much? How much though? How much do you think like for 9 points? What would that? What
They
would
won't
that?
pay for that. It won't help them. They need at least 12.
All right. Let's say the 12 points then. Let's say there was 12 points for sale. How much? What value would you put on 12 points?
For Sheffield United,
Yeah. Would it have to be the amount plus more than it is to stay in the Premier League? You know what I mean? How much more is it going to be? Because obviously, for them to stay in the Premier League, they're going to get a little bunts. But you're not going to get that because I want that because I'm giving you the points.
Okay. Well, so you'd want to charge them the bounce?
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Oh, of course.
So, hey, Wilder. I've got a couple points here in my pocket. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got about 12.
I've got 12. Yeah, I've got about 12 spare points. Yeah.
10 points. Listen, I can fill it into you. No one will even know you got it. Next minute, you just be out of the realization.
Yeah.
Well, how much are you gonna pay
How
for
much?
that?
How much?
I don't think that conversation happens.
Nah, it can't though. It can't.
You know what I mean? But West Bromwich Albion got 18 and Fulham have got 26. That's kind of a big gap for them. That's like 8 points clear. Fulham. I mean, West Bromwich. Oh, and then Brighton have got 26.
Yeah, Brighton are slipping. Brighton are definitely slipping.
I'll tell you what, yeah, when Fulham came up here, they had some woeful defender. They had a defender with some plastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
his name's Hector.
Oh,
His name's
thank
Michael
you.
Hector.
Oh, my
I've seen him. I've seen
This
him a few
brother,
times.
I
mate.
was saying to him, I said, if Fulham don't get rid of him, they are going down. Because he's... You know what I was just saying earlier about no pay and I don't knock any footballer, but I don't know how that made him. Because he can't... But I was like, wow.
Yeah, Hector.
He's hectic.
Yeah.
He's hectic. Hector, the hectic. I'm telling you. But anyway, they've got rid of him now. But
Get in touch, Hector. Get in touch.
Fulham are exciting me. I can't lie. They've drawn it in. I don't want Newcastle to go down though. I really don't. Burnley. All right. So Newcastle on 27. So, yeah. I just hope they don't get dragged into that any further. Burnley, they should be alright. They're not going nowhere.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Burnley go down because they don't really do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Don't really do nothing for me. Not really a fan of Sean Dyche neither, if I'm honest.
And then Southampton on 33, Crystal Palace 34, Wolves 35, and Leeds 35, and then now we're into the top 10. So Arsenal 38, Aston Villa 40.
Arsenal in the top 10.
Arsenal in the top 10. Liverpool
Wow.
43. Looks like we've been on 43 for the longest while.
Where are you? What are you?
Oh, we're 7th.
7th.
We've been on 43. I remember we was first on 43 or near first on 43, and now we're 7th on 43. Absolute poor showing. 6 games, no points.
No points. Nil bois.
Out of a possible 18.
Oof, but you got Champions League to look forward
We've
to.
got Champions League.
How about that?
West
To
Ham
take your
in
mind
7th
away from it.
place.
West Ham.
West Ham have played 26 games. West Ham have played 26 games.
Yeah, that's all right. West Ham are probably as high as they're gonna go now.
West Ham have played 26 games.
Yeah.
They had 44, 45 points.
Yeah.
Liverpool have played 28 games. They have 43.
I know.
2 more games more than them.
I know.
Oh, that is a poor
It's weak, isn't it? It's weak.
Why did you make me look at this
It's
table?
weak. No, it's got to be there, isn't it? It's there. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse because you got some tough games coming up as well. Anyone.
That is mocking it out here. Anyone, you know? I can't even argue. You got some tough games coming up here. Anyone? We just got beaten by Fulham. What? Man's ready?
Respect.
Hey, this is man's ready in the cup because we've run out of bottles. The producer bought me some drink because he's like, you sound dry.
Yeah. Dry boy.
You sound dry, man. Lick your lips.
Don't do that, man. You'll scare people.
My mate, I got a friend, yeah. He does the worst thing ever. And if he's listening, he's gonna know I'm talking about him, but I don't care. He eats, yeah, and doesn't close his mouth. You know, like it doesn't. He's like so, but it's so loud that he really, but it's like he'll be eating there so loud, and you look at him, and he's not even looking at you. He's eating. He doesn't even realize that. And I said, bruv, you need to. You know when you eat, you make noise. He goes, yeah, that's how I appreciate the food, innit? Oh my God, it's like he doesn't even give a shit about it. It's just... So, but that's what this me smacking my lips reminded me of him and eating. He just don't care.
I just got to laugh, mate.
It's so loud. It's so loud. You would turn around and look at him because, but he'll just be eating. He's not even looking at you. It's like he can't hear it.
That is a thing, mate. That is a thing.
It doesn't announce him.
That is a thing.
So yeah, the table. So where was we? Sixth place.
We was up to sixth place.
Yeah, we was at sixth place. Tottenham played 27 games. They got 45 points. Everton played 27 games and got 46 points. Top four. Oh, Chelsea and Everton play today. So this could not change.
It's not going to really change much, but you know, without Chelsea to lose, I think keeps it interesting because, you know,
Leicester in third place with 53.
Keeps it interesting.
Man U with 54, and obviously 65 points with Man City with 28 games. Everton and Tottenham got games in hand. Everton are playing today, so Tottenham are in a better situation there because they will still have a game in hand over Everton. So they can easily leapfrog them. Man City. I thought they were going to run away with it, but I don't really see. And I don't.
I mean, do you think they're going to go on a little slide now? Nah.
No.
Why not?
No way.
Why? Why not?
Because it was their noisy neighbours. You know them.
Yeah, I knew that Man United was going to give them a good game. I knew that for sure.
You know how it is with them things, innit? Them derbies.
I knew. Yeah, of course. I knew that Man United weren't really playing too well in the lead up to it, but I knew that they was going to give them a good game, 100%. But Man City, they're due to throw in a few sickies. Yeah, definitely. Don't you worry about that. So don't forget, you got to remember this. This is what I'm saying. The closer it gets to the end of the season, the more desperate the teams are for points down below. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So Man City might take that look as well. We've got a cushion, and then before they know it, they don't have a cushion.
Yeah, but no, Pep won't let them. I don't see Pep letting them do that. And the reason I don't think they would do that is because remember they're hurting from last year, innit? And now I just don't think
this is football.
Yeah, I understand.
This is football, and things happen. Certain things that, and you say, was that the turning point? That game, was that the turning point? Do you understand what I mean? You're like, wow, they missed a lot, and now every game they play, they're not scoring 3 or 4, they're missing 5 or 6 chances, 7 or 8 chances. Do you understand what I mean? No, but do you understand what I mean? Because it does happen. It does happen, and all the teams around them are starting to win. Then it starts to become a panic.
It's just one game, and it's against you. That's what I'm.
No, but it starts as one. It always starts as one game.
And it's against United.
That rock always has to start.
Next game, then maybe I can.
Right. So where did Liverpool's bad home run start? Do you understand what I mean? It has to start somewhere. Okay. Now when that
beat Crystal Palace,
no, but when that started, you wasn't thinking, oh, we're gonna lose the next 5 home games.
No, I didn't think that.
Right.
Do you know what I did think? I did think, yeah. You know when you've had a record, yeah. Like I bet you now they've lost 1, they're gonna lift 3 like in the bar. I didn't think they were gonna lose 5. I just thought they'll lose a couple. But I didn't think it'd be 6. Yeah, but I didn't think they was gonna.
Yeah, but that's just now. Now everyone's licking their lips when they go to Anfield, saying, "Let's make it lucky number 7. Let's make it 8. Let's make it 9." Do you understand? Now it becomes even harder because people want to maintain that record. They said, "Right, everyone's smacked Liverpool at home. We don't want to be the ones to not do it or to not come away from here with something." It's easy now, easy. It's not like Anfield where it was before. Do you know what I mean? Where they only let in five supporters of the away team. Do you understand? And the rest is just full of Liverpool. It's not like that no more. So
So you think City can cause? You think City? What? So what are you saying? City might go on a bit of a.
Well, it's possible.
United
It's possible. You know what I mean? That is possible.
So who's got momentum in that top 6 then?
What at the moment?
Yeah.
No one. It's a bit shoody. But I mean, at the moment, I would say the top 6.
Yeah.
You know exactly who it is.
Who's got momentum in that top 6 in your opinion?
I'll let you tell me.
What?
I'll let you tell me.
Well, United obviously they won yesterday.
What, one game? I'm not saying nothing anyway. You heard what the big boys said on the match of the day too. You heard what the big boys said.
I don't know what they say.
Nah.
No, what they say?
They said that Tottenham's coming, mate.
Oh, Tottenham's coming.
Yeah, they said
It could just be one game though.
They said they're back, but it's not though, is it? How is it? How is
They
it?
need to do. What? So you're saying? Are you saying Tottenham's back?
No, I'm saying that
Speak
they're
and
the
talk on
form
radio,
team.
say it loud.
I said they're the form team at the moment.
Push your chest up and say.
I said they're the
Tottenham
form
is
team.
back.
What's poking your head?
Yeah,
Push your chest up.
Tottenham-
They're the
Tottenham ain't
form
back
team.
then. Tottenham ain't
They're the form team.
Full
You're
back.
lucky. I was gonna wear my shirt today, but I thought I'll save that.
You saved that, yeah.
I saved that.
He was gonna wear his shirt.
I saved
They
it.
beat Crystal Palace, beat the radio. Couldn't disrespect the radio.
Exactly.
station
That's
too
what I
much.
mean. That's what I mean. So I'll wait until
Can't ever come in here.
we dust out City in the final.
I actually expect you guys to wear your football shirts on this show. You know what I mean?
Well, you buy us. Did you
Yeah,
buy
you
us
can
football
buy
shirts?
you can buy us the home and away and tracksuits and all that. What's the whole lot? Listen.
Shin pads and what? I'm coming in football boots if you want. I'll get a haircut if you want as well. Like a football winner's haircut. Just bring me the
It just depends.
Yeah,
Just depends on what our allowance is.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You know what I mean? If we've got a nice,
I'll wear Everton.
what's our allowance
I'll
for
wear
football
Everton kit
shirts?
if you brought it in.
Oh, so would I. I'll wear all shirts apart from Arsenal and Chelsea. Yeah, all shirts apart from them two.
London Hott Radio.
No Arsenal shirts up in the studio.
So Warnock.
And
He
no
weren't
Chelsea.
happy. He weren't happy, old Warnock, mate. I tell you. That's Swansea. I tell you, they've been lucky, ain't they, Swansea?
Wow.
Yeah, getting penalties in the last minutes, added on time and all
He's
that.
Cardiff,
He's Middlesbrough.
He's
Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough's been doing all right, but Swansea got a last minute injury time penalty, and he's spitting fathers, mate. He's not happy, mate.
He
Warnock.
looks upset.
Yeah,
Him.
he is not happy.
Woo. What is he?
I tell you, he weren't
He's
happy.
proper mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can tell that he's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're just watching this on YouTube, and he is going.
Yeah, but Middlesbrough's all right because they've got a few London boys up there, haven't they?
Yeah, doing their
Middlesbrough. Yeah, you know what I mean. A few of the local boys, you know what I mean. So I have to big them up, man. The local boys at Middlesbrough, you know what I mean.
Big up local
lads,
boys
you know.
at Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough, you know who you are. Don't really need to
big
expose
up my
you.
mate, Natalie Taylor. She's a big Middlesbrough fan.
Oh.
Big yourself up.
Yeah.
We're gonna be going soon, so we're gonna shout out some people. You get me? So shout out to Arsenal. That Arsenal group on my phone. I've infiltrated the group. I know you lot don't even know what I'm talking about, but at certain times I leave messages on there, and you lot crack me up. But I love listening to you talk about your team and this other teams and having the conversation they had this week was Liverpool's falling apart. Do you think we can get Salah? Do you think we can get Mane?
They're going abroad.
Are you not stupid?
They're going
Like,
abroad.
you know,
They're
I'm
going
just-
abroad.
I'm
You've
just-
already got Puppy anyway. Yeah, you bought Puppy for 70 million, didn't you?
You got no
Eh?
money for them, and do you think they're gonna come to you lot?
You buy that Puppy for 70 million. You know what I mean? You lot bought Willian. You got Willian. You didn't buy him, but you got him. Yeah, you got them man there. Come on, man. Salah. You think Salah and them man is gonna come there? You're mad. You're crazy. They definitely ain't coming there.
I'm upset that Liverpool didn't go in for Bale. They should have gone in for him and taken him along.
He don't want to go. He don't want to go to Liverpool, does he? Oh man, he wants to come. He wants to come home. He wants to come home.
Oh, he should go Southampton then.
No. Southampton.
You lot hijacked him from Southampton.
Yeah, he wants to go home. He is a Tottenham boy. He's a Tottenham.
Frustrated with finding the right mastering for your song to a professional commercial standard? New Balance Studios London, UK consists of a combination of great engineers and unique portfolio of vintage and state-of-the-art equipment. New Balance Studios are currently becoming a leader in audio mastering. We also give you 3 options of masters to choose from. So try us now from £70 onwards at www.newbalancestudios.com.
Ready to shoot a video for your music? Contact us for a professional team to shoot and edit your next visual production with high-end audio and video equipment. Contact us on +44 7900 272744 or +44 7880 111 908.
Oh yeah, what's good, London Hott Radio? It's your boy AP Dover, presenting you my brand new single, Weekend, available everywhere.